Howdy. I want to make a brief intro to set myself apart from my peers. Unlike them, I want to cover local competition, such as arcades and other entertainment centers. I'm tired of watching these boring cookie-cutter history videos, so I'm making my own. Enjoy. Before there was Chuck E. Cheese's or Sky Zone in the area, families across near and in Hickory, North Carolina had a different kind of hangout. One filled with flashing lights, arcade sounds, a mouse mascot, and the smell of pizza. No, it's not the place you're thinking of. For folks in Hickory, there was only one place that came to mind: Hickory Dickory Dock. Hickory Dickory Dock officially opened its doors in place of a former Lowe's on June 24, 1996, 825 U.S. Highway 70 Southeast in Hickory, North Carolina. It was built as a family entertainment center, a safe, fun, and affordable place for kids, teens, and parents to enjoy themselves together. Back then, it was part of a growing wave of local amusement centers, inspired by places like Chuck E. Cheese, which had not yet opened a location in Hickory. The goal was simple: give families something fun to do without driving all the way to Charlotte or other NC Chuck E. Cheese locations. Inside, Hickory Dickory Dock had everything. More than 50 arcade games lined the main floor, from racers and shooters to timeless classics like skee-ball. There was also a 9-hole miniature golf course, a 3-story indoor playground for younger kids, and a full laser tag arena. Through the 1990s and 2000s, Hickory Dickory Dock became the go-to spot for birthday parties in the Catawba Valley. By 2009, they had hosted over 6,500 parties and served more than 80,000 kids in a single year. For many locals, weekends meant a trip to the dock. Parents could relax, teens could hang out, and kids would run wild through the play structures. It was the kind of place where memories were made. The center even had its own mascot, a mouse named Ticker, because, Hickory Dickory Dock, the mouse ran up the clock. As the 2010s rolled in, their sales began to plummet. Reviews were less than kind, and a decade before, in 2002, a little place opened and stole their audience. We'll get to them soon. For a mere local entertainment center, Hickory Dickory Dock couldn't keep up. Still, they held on. For 23 years, it remained a part of the community. But on October 1st, 2019, Hickory Dickory Dock quietly closed its doors for good. The announcement was short, a simple message thanking families for 23 years of memories. There was no big farewell event, no grand send-off, just a quiet goodbye to a place that had defined so many people's childhoods. For the people of Hickory, the news hit hard, well, at least for some. As you can see in some of these reviews, it kind of makes sense why they closed. There are many pictures of trash around the store, and there's some very low reviews for things such as customer service and things as the aforementioned trash. Today, the building stands as a reminder of what once was. As you can see in these pictures from October of 2024, it was gutted beyond recognition, save for the sign. Today, it has been converted into an O'Reilly Auto Parts. However, there was a certain other hangout filled with flashing lights, arcade sounds, a mascot, and the smell of pizza. This one you may know as...
There's a place you can choose your crew. It's a real cool place to be. You can choose your crew. You can choose your crew at Chuck E. Cheese. Choose your crew at Chuck E. Cheese. Choose your crew.
On December 30th, 2002, a new kind of family entertainment arrived in Hickory, North Carolina. Located at 2032 Catawba Valley Boulevard, southeast Hickory, North Carolina, the brand new Chuck E. Cheese's opened its doors. It opened with the Operation Thumb Chuck remodel, featuring bright walls, red and yellow awnings, and the iconic sky tubes. Inside stood a single-screen Studio C 2000 stage, often referred to as the single-screen Studio C Beta stage, one of only 18 ever built. It is also notable for being sandwiched between Valley Hills Mall and an AMC, farthering business. The store had a large seating capacity of 380 guests when it opened. Outside there was a unique Thumb Chuck yard sign, yet another rare feature that made the Hickory Chuck E. Cheese stand out. And if you're wondering why it's rare, not only did they not often put these on the lawn, but you can see the C on his hat is, for some reason, a slightly different shape than the standard sign. I don't know why, considering the front sign has the correct C, but yeah, I guess that is something that makes it stand out. In 2015, the Hickory Chuck E. Cheese adopted parts of the 2005 update to the Cool Chuck reconfiguration. Some of the walls were repainted purple, the planters were removed, some of the art was also removed and replaced. The location even got a rare scuba diving munch piece. making Hickory one of the latest locations in the country to receive elements of this remodel. Although it is worth noting stores such as, I believe, Rocky Mount, North Carolina, received parts of the Cool Chuck reconfiguration in 2018. Reminder that during this time there would have been the 2013 update, the 2015 remodel, and 2.0. For years, Chuck E. Cheese and Hickory remained a favorite local spot, and inevitably put Hickory Dickory Dock out of business. Among their own problems, of course. But change was still on the horizon. As I mentioned before, Hickory did receive an update in 2015, but in 2023, they received another update. Everyone's favorite, the 2.0 remodel. The once purple walls were repainted white again, with the gray stripes on some of the walls, and the exterior was completely redone as well. The classic animatronic stage was removed. In its place came the 2021 model dance floor and video wall. It's also worth noting that the unique yard sign was replaced completely, as it did not take the shape of the original. Today, the Hickory Chuck E. Cheese stands as a modern 2.0 store, soulless and corporate. Although you can see in some footage from before that the show was in declining quality anyway. The 32 movement was not very well maintained, but it still remains as part of my childhood. And yes, this is my childhood store, so I have some connection to it. For nearly 2 decades, Hickory Dickory Dock and Chuck E. Cheese stood as the twin pillars of family fun in Hickory, and of course, later came Sky Zone. Sad that both lost their charm and soul, but locals and childhood visitors such as myself will remember them forever. It is also worth noting their website is still up, and at least one of their social medias, even though they've been closed for about 6 years now, something like that. As you can see here, their website is still up. Literally, even though they're closed, their website's still up. Also want to make a brief announcement that there is a server that I've made for any North or South Carolina residents or bordering states that are animatronic fans that you are welcome to join. You can contact me by either adding me on Discord or joining my server, both on screen. Thank you for watching this video, and if you'd like to see more like it, I'm more than happy to do it. Next on my list would be doing Asheville, and that means I will be covering Fun Depot as well, so if you'd like to see that, make sure to comment. And yeah, see ya.